Whoever has something to lose is afraid. It seems like it's just regular news that we're seeing Globo's decline in this World Cup. But then, still making waves, Inacio's big mouth decided to talk about Neymar. He's practically already set to play in Brazil's next match. He's going to play, and I think he's going to crush it. Because the kid must be channeling all these terrible things they've done to him. And for a high-level athlete, that's the basics. That's what drives them. But then, Globo put the journalist, André Sade's husband, criticizing Lula. And several other journalists who were there at the World Cup. And why? They're being pressured. Globo is taking even more heat. The cripples vacuum there for Kasei TV, right? All the criticism. But I'll be honest, they're showing all the games. I really love the World Cup. I just wish they would stop, trying to be so woke all the time. Just play their football, have their opinions. That's fine. But there's no need to offend honest and innocent Brazilians, right? But that's another topic. I'll show everything here. Inacio, hit the like button and join our family. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and leave comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Just click here and you're already subscribed. Come be part of our team. Guys, before we start, I want to share an opportunity. I'll show you here, Sininho Fabrigo. I always post videos here that I made in the past few days. 2 kilos in a day. Then people say, no, it's just water and so on. Look at the images. Look at my face. Look at my face. I only sell the product here that I fully trust. Look at my face. Look at the image. This really works. It hasn't even been a year. It hasn't even been a year. Seriously. I know what I'm talking about. Look at my pants. My pants. Look how loose they are. And look, they're already here. I don't wear a belt. Look. You can fit a hand in here. The product works. Obviously, the person has to have, discipline. Dieting is like this. We have to plan. But it helps a lot, guys. It was 20 kilos. 20 kilos that I lost, right? After 40, it's harder for us to lose weight. It really is more difficult, even when you exercise every day. And I do. I wasn't able to lose weight. With focus and discipline, I managed to lose weight. The pictures speak for themselves. Look at my face. My face is totally different. So it's worth it. If you don't want to miss this opportunity, an easier, natural way. Extremely natural, it's a little powder that you add, right? Especially with those greasy meals. It will help you eliminate fat, to lose inches. The link is right below. A great opportunity to lose weight in a healthy way, with quality of life. It changes everything. Pants that didn't fit before start to fit. Our self-esteem gets much higher. That's a fact, right? The link is right below. For those who don't want to miss this opportunity to lose weight today, okay? Menino Ney. Ancelotti confirms that he is ready for the next game. Man, this guy must be really fired up. Look, Ancelotti. High-level athlete. His life is very low-key. We keep watching Neymar's plays. The guy is really, really good, guys. The guy is really good. But he's not in that same phase. Man, oh my God. Man, I'm not going to criticize the other athletes, but he's the best in Brazil, man. He's the best. Then, of course, it's Hendrik. That kid is explosive. That kid explodes. It's like there's a little machine inside him. It looks like there's that thing in there. It turned color here, right after Haiti's victory in the second round. Carlos Ancelotti said that Neymar should make his debut. Wow, I'm really looking forward to seeing him play. Oh my gosh. There's no guarantee that the number 10 will be a starter, but the star player will play in the match. Maybe he can come in. We'll see. It depends on his performance. And here's a detail. The players. The national team players. They have a huge admiration for Neymar.
Tisca.
The guys have a lot of affection for Neymar. And then Ines Silva is being slammed at the World Cup. He is being slammed at the World Cup. We're seeing Lula out, Lula the thief, Bolsonaro. I've already shown several videos here. The World Cup is showing it. And this is leaving these people outraged. Then there's Veja magazine. Oh, damn. These newsroom activists, let me tell you, they're the worst. They're the worst. Why? Neymar stirs up the fight between the right and the left. Who went to show off with Neymar there, Miss Veja? It was Lula. Drunk. Heavy rain that never truly represented the honest Brazil. Honest and hardworking people. Just that crowd that loves to get everything for free. Just like the media itself. You're kidding. I already showed it here yesterday. I'm talking about it in several videos. Do you want to be free from seeing things from this misgovernment? But you put it on streaming services, which were supposed to save us. But every 5 minutes. Lula is spending everything he can, and even what he can't, but it won't make any difference. Statement from Inácio that Neymar is the first one called up from the Home Office. It bothered right-wing politicians. They went to complain on their pages. Right-wing politicians, you idiots. It outraged the whole of Brazil. To the point. Look at this. From Globo. Globo here. Through André Assad's husband. He took a stand. André Assad's husband. He criticized the comment made to André Assad's husband. To bash Lula. He's the one who's in love with Lula. He drew his own conclusions. Why? I'll show you. Because Globo is getting totally beaten by KCTV and SBT. The kids are watching KCTV. What's going on? I went to watch the Brazil game at my mom's house. My mom lives in an apartment. From up there, you can see the other buildings. Kids, youngsters. In the leisure areas. In the lobby. All following KCTV. Why?
Nada pra você ouvir, você tem ouvido biônico? Não.
Because of the goal. It was on SBT, and after about 30 seconds they would go celebrate down there. Everyone was watching CAS TV. Watching on SBT, because it's really great to follow Galvão's commentary. I'll tell you guys. Watching the World Cup with Galvão is great. Big events have to have Galvão. Criticism. Galvão was not one to show off. But I like Galvão. During the World Cup, we see how much we miss him. It's a good thing he went to SBT, and he's doing great at SBT. It's beautiful to see, to follow him there at SBT, and the kids are following CAS TV. What's left for Globo? Globo has become CAS TV. It became the smallest network among those broadcasting the World Cup.
Did you guys notice that too? In 2018, they had a studio in front of St. Basil's Cathedral, and look at their technology. It was really well done. It gave the impression that the studio was endless, and now they present any show in the middle of the street to cut costs.
They're presenting shows in the middle of the street. Globo is cutting costs. And look, Lula is sending everything we have. He's taking everything from our children's mouths to send to the network. It's obvious who supports it. And André Rizek, the husband of André Assad. He criticized Inácio. Regarding the atrocity, he was just virtue signaling. Someone who sets no example yet wants to talk about Neymar. He messed up, not due to the joke, but because of who he is. Let's see why. Here, see? I set it aside here. Let's take a look.
He thinks before saying what he thinks. Good morning, everyone. I'm here to say something that I think might irritate a lot of people. But when a journalist stops saying what he thinks to say what he thinks people want to hear from him, he loses his credibility. The meaning of being a journalist. I wanted to talk about the joke the president made about Neymar. I think Lula messed up there. Really messed up there. Not because of the joke itself, but because of who he is. The president. I'm sure the joke itself, the memes going around in Brazil, that's different. They're actually funny. If those jokes come up in the Brazilian national team's camp, the players themselves might laugh at them. They might find it funny. But when the president does it, it's different. And I'll explain why.
No one thought it was funny.
First, obviously, Neymar supports Lula's main opponents. So anything Lula does regarding Neymar, in a joking tone, will be taken that way. It's inevitable. Second, Neymar didn't force anyone to call him up. Back on May 18th, when the CBF announced the player's name.
There you go. It's because of Lula. Who on the team supports Lula? Who supports Lula? Who on the Brazilian team supports Lula? Who has the courage to speak openly, explicitly? Tell me. There isn't anyone. And Neymar is the most talked about name on the team. Neymar is the team's most mentioned name. And then it gets bad. People delegate, right? It gets really bad, if you know what I mean. The size of Neymar. To the point. To the point that this turns against Inicio himself. Imagine the fans there, at the World Cup, following along there. We're following the World Cup. Seeing Neymar is exciting. He could bring the trophy home. Imagine if it's a miracle. Let's be honest, it's a good team. No doubt about it. What we saw, they struggled against Haiti. They already won 3-0, but they should have scored a lot more. Let's see the substitutions. Rafinha probably won't play. He's a great player, but he's nothing like those national teams we used to follow. But in soccer, anything can happen. Maybe Neymar or Hendrick will make the difference. I really believe it. He came in right at the end there. The run he made. He can make a difference, imagine. Maybe Brazil can grab something there. A few positions. Just keep moving forward. If they move on to the quarterfinals, then things start to get tighter. Who knows? Who knows? Because the other teams are also good, but they're not at the same level as in other World Cups. The World Cup is amazing. The World Cup is just great. And it could happen. Just imagine if Neymar wins this World Cup, man. Man. That's why Lula is in this situation. If he wins this World Cup, what is he gonna say at home? There's no one who supports him. The reputation Neymar's going to build. He's got a knife between his teeth. He is ready. Even for Globo. That was the director's doing. Go there and try to fix the nonsense that Pingayada was saying. Because her husband, André Saad, he's even more of a Lula supporter than him. Hit the like button. Come be part of our family. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video a lot.
A lot.
Anything can happen, okay? I'm back on the Paisi Fidus channel, Fabiano Gigay.